This is week 6 of the 2015 season. Coach Cap Lennon and the Memphis Tigers are 2-1 overall, 1-0 in conference play. We're coming off of a bye in week 5. Last time in action, week 4 was the Conference USA opener, hosting Marshall, their Conference USA opener as well. Getting conference play started with a great game as it turned out to be. We were definitely the favorites entering this game, playing in front of our home fans, coming off of course, the Conference USA Championship last season, as well as finishing a perfect 14-0 and winning the national title for the first time in program history. That's why we played the game. This one came right down to the wire. Marshall coming off of a really rough season last year. But different looking teams for sure, both for us and for Marshall. What a game this turned out to be in Memphis. Got things started nicely. Eric Howard getting the start for us. Jasper Hines sidelined with an injury. Howard getting it to Casey, 29-yard touchdown pass, getting off to a great start in this one, up 7-0. Quickly getting the ball back and then punching it in. A great interception returned all the way to the 1-yard line. Tyson Childress punching it in the very next play, set up by the great defensive play there from Landon Holiday. 14-0, just like that. Nice start for us indeed. But Marshall able to get themselves on the board late in the first quarter. Stewart hitting triplet for a 21-yard touchdown pass. We had a 14-7 lead after one. Field goal here from Harper, knocking it through from 36 yards out, made it a 10-point game. Right here, Childress getting another touchdown run, this one from 6 yards out. That put us up by 17 points. Marshall, a quick drive here at the end of the first half. Didn't look like they were initially going to try to play aggressively, but they decided to and ended up getting themselves into field goal range. Barnes hitting it from 37 yards out. That cut it down to a 14-point lead entering halftime. Marshall came up strong in the third quarter. Stewart to Davis, 3-yard touchdown pass. That made it a one-touchdown game. Made it 24-17 at that moment. We were able to add a field goal late in the third quarter. An important kick there made it a two-possession game again. Harper good from 45 yards out. Entering the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead. But Marshall would not go down. Stewart to Huffman, 42-yard touchdown pass. Huge play there for Marshall. Pulled them to within 3 points. They were able to get the ball back. And then right here, getting their first lead of the game. Lindsay, a fantastic, strong run here, taking in from 19 yards out. That pulled them in front by 4 points late stages of the fourth quarter. We had become famous for our comeback ability over the years, but allowing a 17-point comeback here. Marshall taking the lead late in this game. All the pressure on us now, needing to get a touchdown, our final possession. Eric Howard had not been throwing a lot during this game. He was intercepted a couple times, but what a drive we were able to put together here. Eric Howard, huge pass play on third down, getting it to Jackson, a tremendous play. Great cut there by Jackson, taking it all the way up the sideline. A very scary, bit unusual moment. Jackson, who's not one of the younger guys on the team, he's an older player, has been with the program for years, but not a lot of playing time up until this season. He made a tremendous play to get open and make the catch and run downfield, but then ran across the goal line trying to take off as much time as possible to limit Marshall's opportunity with getting the ball back in the end. Ends up getting brought down before he ended up turning it across the goal line for a touchdown. So it was a scary moment. Coach Catlin certainly did not like it on the sideline, but a huge play nonetheless. Very next play, Tyson Childress able to punch it in from 1 yard out. So no harm, no foul, just a bit of a frightening moment. That gave us a 34-31 lead. Marshall did not have much time to work with. They were doing a good job moving the ball down the field, and then the play of the game here for our defense, finishing it off. Huge hit and a fumble, turnover, sealing the deal. Landon Holiday once again making a huge play, delivering the hit, and Edwards scooping up the fumble to seal the deal, 34-31. Incredibly nerve-wracking game there. Nearly let this one slip away from us, but able to get a huge drive at the end and a huge defensive stand to hold on to a 34-31 victory. pushing us to 2-1 overall and giving us a 1-0 start in conference play. Huge sigh of relief, huge win for us there, starting off conference play with a victory. A win is a win, we will take it. Had ourselves a bye in week 5. Now here we are getting all caught up. Let's take a look at the conference standings entering week 6 of play. Conference USA East Division. Here we are 2-1 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Coming off of a bye, last time in action, that nail-biting victory against Marshall in the Conference USA opener. We will have ourselves a non-conference game, but a huge game right here. We will be hosting number 19 Tennessee. It's a big-time game here, big in-state matchup. East Carolina is 3-2 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Pirates getting a victory on the road last week, taking down Marshall 42-34. East Carolina will be at home against UAB this week. They are 1-0 in conference play as well. There are 4 teams in the East Side are 1-0 in conference play. Southern Miss 2-2 overall, 1-0 in Conference USA. Last game for them, a 34-14 victory at home against Tulane. Southern Miss will be on the road at Marshall this week. UCF, the Knights, 2-2 overall, 1-0 in conference play. UCF getting past Rice on the road, 28-24. UCF big time game this week as they will be hosting number 9 Houston. That is a matchup of the 2 predicted teams to win. Matchup of the predicted Conference USA Championship this season. UAB 1-2 overall. Yet to play a conference game. The last time in action, a 31-22 victory on the road against Louisiana Monroe. They will be on the road against East Carolina this week. And Marshall 1-4 overall, 0-2 in conference play. The Thundering Herd have dropped 3 straight games, all close games, all decided by 1 possession. They lose by 8 at home last week against East Carolina. They will be at home against Southern Miss this week. So that's the way the East is looking right now as we enter week 6 of play. Sitting here tied, 4-way tie for first place, defending Conference USA and national champion Memphis Tigers. Now I look at the Conference USA West Division, number 9, the Houston Cougars. They have been dominating the West Division in recent years. Top-ranked team in Conference USA, 3-0 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Houston taking down Kansas 31-7 last week at home. They will be on the road against Central Florida this week. UTEP is 3-1 overall, also 1-0 in conference play. The Miners, high-scoring victory last week on the road against SMU, 56-49 the final. Big win there for UTEP. Their next game will be against UAB. They've got themselves a bye this week. SMU is 2-2 overall, 0-1 in conference play. Back-to-back losses for SMU after a 2-0 start. Losing a shootout last week at home. They will be on the road against TCU this week. Tulsa is 2-2 overall, 0-0 in conference play. 38-17 victory at home against Louisiana Monroe last week. They will get last time in action. They will be getting their Conference USA season started this week on the road against Tulane. Rice is 1-3 overall, 0-2 in conference play. The Owls losing 2 conference games, 2 close games against 2 good Conference USA teams. All 3 of their losses have been decided by 7 points or less. Rice certainly going to have themselves a huge challenge this week on the road against number 18 Texas. And Tulane is 1-3 overall, 0-1 in conference play. Green Wave lost 3 straight, losing 31-17, 31-14 on the road against Southern Miss last week. They will be at home against Tulsa this week. So look at the Conference USA standings as we enter week 6 of play. Now we'll take a look at the top 25 polls. Number 1 in the nation is the Northwestern Wildcats. It's been a exciting past couple of years. There's been some teams that are certainly usually not used to being one of the top teams in the nation. Of course, us winning the national championship last season, finishing number 1, Memphis Tigers, and now Northwestern currently ranked number 1 in the nation. The Wildcats are 4-0. Northwestern coming off of an 11-win season last year. Had themselves a nice ranking to begin the year, and they have won the first 4 games, taking down Army 31-14 at home last week. They've got themselves a bye this week, and then they've got themselves a big test against a currently number 11 ranked Wisconsin. So Northwestern number 1, and they have themselves a bye this week. Right behind them is number 2, the Georgia Bulldogs, 4-0 record for Georgia. 40-14 victory on the road against Vanderbilt last week for Georgia. They will be at home against Louisiana Monroe, looking to get to 5-0. Number 3 is the Ohio State Buckeyes with a 4-0 record. Ohio State coming off of a big victory last week on the road against now number 21 ranked Virginia Tech. 26-14 win for Ohio State. They will be at home against Penn State this week. Number 4 is the Boise State Broncos, 4-0 record for Boise State. And Boise State crushing Hawaii 37-3 at home last week. Big win there for the Broncos. They will be at home against Middle Tennessee State this week, looking to get to 5-0. Number 5 is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with a 3-1 record. Notre Dame bouncing back after the heartbreaking loss against Michigan State, taking down Purdue on the road 42-35. Notre Dame will be at home against Wake Forest this week. Number 6 is the Miami Hurricanes with a 4-0 record. Miami coming off of a bye last week. The week before, an overtime victory against now number 13 ranked Maryland, just edging them out by a field goal. Big win there for Miami, and a big game here for Miami as well, as they will be hosting 4-0 Georgia Tech, who will get to 5-0 in that one. Number 7 is the Michigan Wolverines with a 2-1 record. Michigan taking care of Navy 48-21 at home last week. They will be on the road against Missouri this week. Number 8 is the Alabama Crimson Tide with a 3-1 record. Alabama coming off of a bye last week, their last time in action, losing by a touchdown at home against now number 22 ranked Arkansas. Alabama will be on the road against Ole Miss this week. Number 9 is the Houston Cougars with a 3-0 record. Houston, after just getting past Rice by 2 points, taking care of Kansas no problem, 31-7 at home. They will be on the road against UCF this week. And number 10, the Oklahoma Sooners, 2-1 record. They drop from number 2 last week down to number 10 as they lose 42-39 on the road against now number 19 ranked Tennessee. Oklahoma not looking very impressive in any of their first 3 games, and they have themselves a 2-1 record at number 10 in the nation now. They will be at home against Iowa State this week. Let's take a look at the top 10 in the nation entering Week 6. Very interesting college football season so far. No real clear number 1 team. It looked like Notre Dame for the first couple games were, and then they fell. So very interesting things, seeing teams that usually have struggled historically making their marks here. Last season with us, the Memphis Tigers, winning the national championship, and now currently Northwestern number 1 in the nation. Very interesting. Here's a look at the rest of the top 25. Cincinnati, 12-2-0 record. They'll come off of a bye. Michigan State's 3-0. Florida State dropping from 5-15 after their first loss, 31-23 against Clemson. Mississippi State is 4-0. Impressive work, Mississippi State. Texas number 18, 1-2. Tennessee was unranked, and then that big victory against Oklahoma has them up to number 19 now, 3-1 record. Florida International is 4-0. They're number 20. Virginia Tech drops from 16-21. Arkansas number 22. USC rounding out the top 25. Cal and North Carolina dropping out of the top 25 from last week. So let's look at Conference USA and around the nation. Huge game coming up right here. Definitely means a lot. State of Tennessee, definitely going to be tuning into this one. The traditional premier dominant team in the state, the Tennessee Volunteers, against the team that won it all last year, the Memphis Tigers. Will be a very exciting game for the state of Tennessee. We played Tennessee last season. Played them in Knoxville. First ever road victory against the Volunteers for our Memphis football program. Now we will be playing them in Memphis. We'll be hosting the Volunteers, who are coming off of a huge win last week. Tennessee is coached by Ed Noble in his 6th season as head coach of the Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee had a solid season last year. They finished with an 8-6 record. They made it to the SEC championship game and lost to Auburn. Then they lost in the Capital One Bowl to Ohio State. So 2 rough losses to end their season, but 2 close losses. Still a great season getting to the SEC championship game for them. Of course, for us, unbelievable 14-0 national title winning season. We played Tennessee on the road week 7 last year. It was a huge win for us. Like I said, first time ever beating Tennessee on the road. The final score of that game was 35-26. We never trailed in that game. It was only the 2nd time in program history that Memphis has defeated Tennessee. Jasper Hines is listed as probable here. Still a bit banged up. I think we're going to get him to start. A bit more experience than Eric Howard. Certainly some changes from both teams from the matchup from last season. We started off our season with a loss on the road. And a nice win against Troy, barely getting past Marshall. This is a chance, the whole state's going to be tuned into this one. We have a lot of doubters this year, people thinking that we're not going to be competitive really this season. Lost a ton of guys from last season, a ton of very important players, but here's a big chance for us. This game means a lot. We can really make a statement if we can compete with Tennessee, if we can bring them down for a 2nd straight year. That would really make a statement that we got some staying power. Tennessee had a couple really close games to start things off, then lost a close one on the road against Florida, but then a huge win, taking down Oklahoma, who was ranked number 2, despite not looking very impressive. All of Tennessee's games have been close so far. Expecting this to be a really good competitive game. Childress got to get some work here for us. Hopefully we can have success on the ground. Hopefully we can have some success with Jasper Hines. He's had some struggles earlier this year. The last time Tennessee and Memphis played in Memphis was a 50-14 Volunteers win. But obviously, football program looking way different for Memphis now. So who knows how this one will turn out. Either way, I'm super excited to get this one going. Huge game here. Feel like the biggest game of the year so far. What an opportunity this is, taking on the Volunteers that are now number 19 in the nation, coming off a big win. We're coming off of a bye. How will this one go? Let's go. Come on. First, quick look at the never-changing settings of the dynasty. And we can get out to Memphis. Here we go, huge football game for the state of Tennessee and for both teams here. Week 6 of the 2015 season, number 19, Tennessee at Memphis. Let's go. Come on. Tennessee going to be wearing their regular road uniform, white helmet, jersey, and pants. And we're going to be wearing our regular home uniforms. Blue helmet, blue jersey, gray pants, black Nikes. It's going to be rocking in Memphis. Let's go. Let's go to Memphis. Come on. Boom.
Memphis is the home of the Blues. Tonight at Liberty Bowl Stadium, we have two teams with high stakes squaring off. The intensity will be off the charts. Who will go home with the Blues tonight? Time for ESPN's college football. In the booth tonight, Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit. Time for Brad to take it away.
We're in Memphis, Tennessee, birthplace of the Blues. Hello, football fans. Brad Nessler here, along with Kirk Herbstreit in the booth and Aaron Andrews on the sidelines. This presentation of college football is brought to you by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve. And we've got a good one tonight between the Tennessee Volunteers and the Memphis Tigers. Intense season continues, and we've got what should be a great game coming your way. Now let's take you down to midfield for the coin toss, presented by Spark, who reminds you that what you can measure, you can improve.
Got a beautiful night here in Memphis, Tennessee for this huge matchup between the Volunteers and the Tigers. Stadium is packed and full of energy for this huge game. Memphis coming off of the unbelievable national championship season last year, including a victory against Tennessee on the road for the first time in program history. Tennessee entering this game ranked number 19, coming off of a huge victory against Oklahoma last week. Memphis coming off of a bye last week. It should be a great game here. Everyone's pumped up for it. Let's go. Come on. We're going to be getting the ball first to start this one off. Tennessee win the toss, electing to kick. It is time. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Tennessee has been waiting
Frazier
all
back
week
ready
for
to
this
return, and we are underway.
The opening kickoff is finally here.
Frazier's going to catch about 5 yards, and then he's going to take it out.
He's to the 10.
He's going to get some nice yards in the return for the 35. There we go. We'll take it. Army has beaten number 16 Auburn 34-31. That is a huge upset. Army's first win of the year against Auburn. Auburn began the season one of the top-ranked teams in the nation. What a year it has been so far. Arkansas gets to win, Oregon gets to win, TCU gets to win. All close games there.
You can never overlook any team, any week in college football. Wow.
A massive upset. Congratulations to Army for a big win there. Now here we go. Starting at the 35-yard line.
For Memphis, what should we expect from
Here
them
comes
in this
Jasper
game?
Hines leading the offense.
A lot of teams tend to throw more out of it because you've got a bunch of receivers out there. But I think it can be really effective for running
Hines
the football too.
gets it to Childress. Can't hang on.
There's definitely room for us. I know this quarterback trusts his arms and his receivers, but he's got to know when not to throw the ball. He didn't have any room at all, and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Hines certainly had some struggles earlier this season. A lot of interceptions against Cincinnati, the opening season loss. Got injured against Troy. 5 yards there for Tyson Childress, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Big play right here.
From their own 40-yard line.
Come on, let's go. Just past the 40, big play. Hines to Riley, got it, first down, just past midfield.
Nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find a hot receiver.
to the 50-yard line
First
here.
down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 50.
It's going to go right up the middle on the ground here. Give it to Childress. And
Childress will run it again.
it's a
Gets to
couple
about the
yards there.
47-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. That makes it 2nd and 8. From the 47-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Hines rolling
He's going
out.
to try and scramble. Runs with it.
And he's going to run forward. He's going to get down.
Hines gains
3rd and
about
2
5 yards
coming
on the
up.
scramble out of the pocket.
Nice looking scramble there from Hines.
And they'll look to
3rd
convert here on
and
another 3rd
long
down.
2. Looks like more like 3rd and 3 here. The ground with Childress, and he's got the first and a bit more. Let's go.
That's the second time that this defense has given up a first down on 3rd down. You work so hard as a defense to get an offense to 3rd down. When you get them there, you've got to be able to have somebody step up and make a big play, whether it's a defensive tackle slipping to a block, a linebacker shooting a gap, a defender in the secondary that's able to make a play on a football. Somebody's got to make a play, and that's what the difference between winning a football game and losing is how you play on 3rd down.
Hines to Jackson. Catch is going to be made just about 3 yards.
They didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Tennessee definitely the
2nd
favorites
down, 7
entering
yards
this
to
game,
go.
but so far we're
Ball on
putting
the
together a
31.
nice opening drive. He's going to hand this one off to Fletcher. Tries to get the outside a bit.
And down he goes. Around the 32
Nothing much available at all there. 3rd and 7
Let's throw
coming
it
up
out to
now.
Reese now for a studio update.
The Spartans were ranked
Michigan
14th.
State
Their charge,
remaining unbeaten, getting a 3-point road win against Nebraska.
every play seemed to be of the utmost importance. Old Sparty
Michigan
gets the
State,
victory,
impressive start to their
24-21.
season, including
In
a
other
big victory
games,
against Notre
the
Dame.
Crimson Tide come into the game
Number 8
ranked
Alabama
number 8.
in a
There are
barn
plenty
burner
of
against
doubters
Ole
out
Miss.
there. Will they be able to silence them today? A tight game, two relentless fighters
Nevada taking down
exchanging blows.
USF, Washington
The Crimson
getting
Tide
past
on
Oregon
top,
State.
21-19.
All right, Reese,
Close
back to our
games
game.
around the nation here this week. It's been exciting and unpredictable recently in college football. 3rd and 7 here. See how they line up.
Well, they'll
Maybe
line it
doing
up
a
again on
halfback
3rd
draw.
down. 2 for 2
The
so
audible
far on this
out of it.
drive.
I think we're going to hand it off right up the middle to Fletcher. And no.
He tackles him at the 33-yard line. That was a loss of 1.
Ugly play there. Definitely not going to be in field goal range after that one. It'll be a 50-yard field goal from here. That is really stretching it. So 4th and 9, I think our best bet will be going for it. So that's what we're going to do here. 4th and 9.
It's 4th down. So they're going
Huge
to go
play
for
here,
it
trying to keep this opening drive going. Come on. Hines,
Here's a quick
inaccurate, trying to get it to McKeon. Couldn't get it to him. It was the pressure by Tennessee. Bringing the heat. He had Adam McKeon if he was able to get an accurate ball there, but sailing that one way high and way far. Rough end to the drive there. Get it into Tennessee territory, but turn it over on down.
They'll set up shop at the 33.
Volunteers taking over 3rd and 33.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as
Good
they're in the
defense.
shotgun.
Here's Ruth of Tennessee, and he's going to get under a lot of pressure. His first drop back. And that's the first play of Tennessee. Ruth gets the snap, incomplete.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. He drops back.
Oh, floating that one to Hill, and they got him.
And he's taken down at the 42-yard line.
But I tell you, these guys have some skilled players who can make things happen. They picked up an enormous amount of real estate on that play.
Ruth there. Ruth. Gallagher was on the coverage and ran into some traffic. That was right on the money, past midfield. Gonna get brought down around our 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
42-yard line for us to mark down. Holiday's gonna get in there and make a nice tackle in the backfield.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day.
Landon Holiday had a massive game against Marshall, our conference opener, making a nice play there. Second and 11 now for the Volunteers after the 1-yard loss. Ruth looking to throw. Holiday picks it. And there goes Holiday.
It's the safety who's in the right place at the right time.
The quarterback has to know where the safety is when he makes this kind of throw. Right here, he just tried to force something that wasn't there.
Right after we complimented Landon Holiday, he makes another huge play. This one even bigger than the tackle for a loss. Had an interception and a forced fumble against Marshall and gets another interception here. Fantastic play. Picking off Ruth, and we will take over. Excellent field position at the 44-yard line of Tennessee. Let's go.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44.
1st and 10, it's going to look to pass here. Hines to McKeon. Got him. Missed McKeon on 4th down. Put that one right on the money there.
Can they make a good throw under pressure when
Nice
one or
quick
2 or 3
decision.
guys
Very
are coming
accurate
right
ball.
at him? I think this young passer is
McKeon
proving that
takes a
yes,
big hit
he
at the
can.
end of that. Words exchanged between McKeon and Reynolds of Tennessee.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Fletcher.
Here's a running play.
No. Oof.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
These
Going with
corners
the
are showing that
halfback
they're not
draw
afraid
there
to
from
come up and make a
shotgun.
hit.
Boy,
Even
that
if
did
they
not
aren't
work
playing
out.
pass, they know how to disrupt the play.
From the 36-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Hines to Heath. Makes a catch. Stays in bounds. Picks up about 7. Nice work.
Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis. The Crimson Tide
Alabama is
battling
going to
it
get
out
the
today,
victory
ranked 8th in the
28-19
nation. And for
over Ole Miss.
They've now dropped 3 in a row. And for Kirkpatrick, a very good day. He cracked the 250-yard mark. The Crimson Tide rolls 28-19.
Thanks, Reese. No score in this one.
We have 3rd and 8. From the
3rd down
30.
now, and they
Big
need to
play
get it to the
here.
22.
Come on. Hines rolling out. Oh, then he's going to throw to Heath.
Quarterback really took a shot after the play.
Roughing the passer is going to be the call. Roughing the passer on Jake Prater. That is a huge penalty.
The officials have gotten really serious about hits like this. I think it's good for the game that they're doing such a good job of protecting the quarterbacks.
That's going to take us all the way up to the 6-yard line. Another look here. Big 3rd down play. Hines trying to buy time. Then he's going to make this throw, and that is a big hit and late. Unnecessary move there by Prater. And it's going to cost his team. Catch was made. Whistle was blown right away. Probably when it shouldn't have been. The catch is made, so that is going to be a completion and then half the distance to the goal. So without the penalty, we would have the ball about the 12-yard line. So we'll have it about the 6-yard line. Huge play there. Great work there from Jasper Hines. Hanging in there, being patient, finding his
It's
man
first down,
downfield.
and they'll be looking for
First
6
and goal
points
right
here.
We go on the ground with Childress. And
Gives it to the back.
no.
They'll wrestle him down
Nothing
the
to know.
backfield.
Try to go to the
Took a little
outside.
too long to
Nothing there
develop.
either.
The offense was trying to get the pass rush going upfield, but the defense did a nice job of sniffing out the draw play and hitting him in the backfield.
They're
Losing
at the
guard
7.
there. Second and goal.
Second
About the
down.
7 now. Play action, Hines to Smiley. And ooh,
Bring him down at the 4.
we get about halfway
yards on the
there.
play fake. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Third and goal, big play.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Come on. Hines to Jackson, touchdown.
It's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
They had great concentration from everyone to connect on that flag pass.
Hines right on the money there to Jackson. And Jackson, who made the catch to set up the game-winning touchdown against Marshall, is going to make the catch to get ourselves on the board here against the Volunteers. Nice route. Hines hit from the back. The end there, but ball right on the money. Great throw. Touchdown. There we go.
They call it a catch, but the booth
Booth will take a
signaled
look.
down
It
to the
looked like a catch
referee
to me.
that they'd like to take another peek at this.
Man, as I see this play
Yeah,
again,
it's
it
definitely a
really
catch there.
looks like he made the correct call on the field.
After review, the call on the field stands.
After review, they decided that the call on the field will stand. Memphis with a 6-point lead.
Harper for the PAT, and it is 7-0 now.
A nice 5-play, 14-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
We've known about this quarterback and his accuracy, but that last drive was just a thing of beauty. The ball did not touch the ground. And if you have a quarterback that's in sync like that, well, it's going to be a long day for that defense.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He's to the
Gilmore
20.
return. At
Tackle
the 30.
made at the 31-yard line. They'll go to work at the 31.
Here comes Tennessee. Intercepted their last time with the ball. Ruth will toss it to Torres. Gallagher is going to make the tackle 3-yard gain.
He picks up about 4 yards on the toss play. Second and 7. Ball on the 35.
Gilmore a little banged up on the kick return. He should be able to return on this one. Ruth. Up the middle. It is going to be caught. Huge hit by Holiday, but Holiday's going to hang on to it. With an accurate ball, Holiday lights him up, but he hangs on to it. Big gain for Tennessee and a new set of downs.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Sack. Let's go.
Yes, it was. He did a wonderful
Great
job of
work
fighting
there.
off blocks
McQueen
to bring the
flying
quarterback
in
down.
there, dropping Ruth. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Big play there defensively to end the first quarter. We have a 7-0 lead after 1.
And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. The Tigers with a touchdown lead.
work here. Haven't trailed against Tennessee our last 5 quarters against them. They are past midfield. A big play by our defense. Second and 18 coming up here. Ready to begin the second quarter. Come on. Hand off. Of course, it's going to cut. There goes Torres. He's flying. Can Hamlet get him? He will bring him down, but that's a huge run for Torres. First and goal.
He could have gone all the way.
And for Torres, looks like he might have been injured on the play.
Torres, huge run there, but he's a bit banged up at the end of the play. Huge play here. Defense try to avoid, give up big plays. It's happened to us for sure. Happening to us right now. Inside the 5-yard line, huge run. Torres seems a bit shaken up at the end of it. We'll get an update on him.
We might see another run here as it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line now. Now they're going to toss this one to Taylor. Gonzalez all over it.
The defensive line got such a good push up front that there was no one on the offense to account for the linebacker. And he got through almost untouched.
Taylor, big guy there, getting a toss. He's going to lose a couple. Nice work defensively. Second and goal now.
Drops back to pass.
Edwards all over it. Oh, lose another yard there. So here comes third and goal. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Show them down here.
Well, let's see what they do here. It's third and goal from the 6. And this place is rocking.
Up the middle. Scales can't get him. Touchdown, Volunteers. Lawson with the score.
These guys don't get tense down by the end zone. Sometimes a young
Little drag route up the middle. Scales wasn't there in time, not able to make the tackle. This happened too quickly. And the Volunteers, the clutch play there on third and goal. Ruth under some pressure, making the quick decision and getting into the end zone. Lawson getting the score. First points of the game for the Volunteers here in the second quarter. 7-yard reception from Fred Lawson. Extra point, we're tied up. And it's right down the...
He makes the PAT. So that's a 7-play, 68-yard drive. And they come away with a touchdown.
Well, the balanced attack by this offense right now is really keeping this defense on their heels. And you can run the football. That's the key to having a balanced attack. It just seems to open up everything else within that offense.
Frazier is going to get 26.
They'll start to cheat up. And right now, the quarterback and the offensive coordinator are doing a really good job of recognizing.
Now here we go, taking over.
They're keeping them off balance by
7-7 here. Torres is going to rule out the rest of the game for Tennessee. That's a big loss there. Rough break for the Volunteers. Childress. Can't get any room there. He's going to lose a yard. We'll push us back to the 25. Second and 11 now.
Second down and 11. Ball on the 25-yard line.
To Heath. Catch me.
He's taken down around the 33-yard line. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
Kansas getting past Navy, 27-24 win for the Jayhawks.
The Jayhawks rock and chalk their way to a win, 27-24.
Thanks, Reese. We're tied at 7 in this one.
33 here, big play coming up.
About 3 yards to pick up the
4 for
first down.
5 so far on third down. Gotta make it 5 for 6. Come on. Hines rolling out. He's gonna tuck it on there. He's got some room. He's got the first.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
Great quick decision making there from Jasper Hines, seeing there was some room available and getting the first down himself.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 42.
That draw here to Fletcher, he's going to go right up the middle, he's going to get about 10 yards.
And the tailback broke that one for a very nice game.
Give the offensive line some kudos there. They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
From the 48-yard line, it's 1st down.
Fletcher, 4 yards there. Another carry.
That makes it 2nd and 6. From the 43-yard line, it's 2nd
Oh,
down.
we're going to make this a pass play here. Come on.
He might be playing a cat and mouse game here with the defense.
Hines to Heath, catch made, 1st down, past the 35. Here we go, offense clicking a bit here. Nice quick decision, very accurate ball, right in the money to Bobby Heath. Up to the 34 of the
From the
Volunteers.
34-yard line, 1st down.
Nice handoff to Childress, and he's got it. 1st down.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 22-yard line.
To McKeon, catch made. It's going to be 1st and goal. We keep clicking here. Adam McKeon brought down a bit awkwardly, staying in the ground afterwards. We'll get an update on McKeon when available. Right now, trying to find a way to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Gonna run the ground here with Childress. And he's got
He
about
makes it
3.
to the 6-yard line. From the 6-yard line.
Candace a little banged up, should be able to return on this one. 2nd and goal now. Can run the ground again with Childress. And he's
Up the middle for a nice gain.
a few more yards. 3rd and goal now. Keep getting closer. Let's put him in now if we need him. To the 2-yard line.
The defense backed up into their own end zone. It's 3rd and goal from the 1.
Gonna go with Childress again. Can we punch it in?
They give to the
No, he's just short. 4th and goal.
1-yard line. Pick up of a yard for the tailback. That brings up 4th and goal.
Very close to punching it in. Can't quite do it.
Can the defense make a stop? 4th down and goal to go.
4th and
We're at
goal,
the 1-yard
keeping the
line.
offense on the field. Gotta find a way to score here. Got Fletcher in the back, we're gonna pass it. Hines to Smiley, no, turnover on downs. 2nd turnover on downs of the game for us. Not able to punch it in. Going in the air this time. Trying to get it to Smiley, just way out in front of them. Would have been tough to get in the end zone from there anyway. And let down, not able to find ourselves into the end zone. But we'll have Tennessee pinned up against the 1-yard line. Had a situation like this earlier. We were able to punch it in, but our defense got the stop. And we just get a field goal.
You always want to go in the
end,
locker room with momentum. So as we
keep
get
the
closer
pressure
to
on
halftime,
defense.
I think we'll
Come
see
on.
more and more attempts to create big plays.
Up the middle, Taylor.
Nice run there. Taylor gains about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 5. Second down. Tennessee will take their first time out of the
Josh
half.
Taylor, a multi-purpose guy for the Volunteers, tight end, fullback, and did some work at half.
And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Injury. 2nd and 6 here at their own 5. Ruth looking to throw. Monroe hits him. Just got the pass away. Avoiding a safety, but he's going to be a bit banged up at the end of that one. Almost 2 points for our defense here. Flying in there, just got the pass away. Here we go. Defense, big chance to get ourselves the ball back in really good field position.
Third down. Backup quarterback into the game now.
Ruth is out. Backup QB for Tennessee. He's going to hand it off to Taylor, and we're going to bring him down. We'll take an immediate timeout. So that is part of the factor when you decide to go forward on 4th down and goal. Thinking our defense has a chance to shut down the opponent. That's exactly what we're able to do. Quick 3 and out. Great work there, and we should be getting ourselves some really nice field position
That was a
again.
short round, Brad. Nothing seems to be working right now.
Robinson
Scales back to
awaits the
return.
snap.
Robinson looking to punt here for the Volunteers. Doing it from his own end zone. Scales makes the catch. Gets a block initially. Didn't call for the fair catch. Fortunately, did not live up there.
It looked like there was an opening there, but the
Really
center
nice field
closed
position for
quickly.
46.
This drive will start at the 46-yard line.
I like it. Come out here 5
In
wide
the
looking to
shotgun
throw.
and 5 wideouts.
Hines, quick one to Fletcher. That's going to be good for about 8-9 yards.
He's tackled at the 38.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Shoulders, nowhere to go.
At the 39. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1.
3rd and 2 coming up now.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
And this one to Fletcher. We're going to have Vickers go in motion. Come on, get some blocking for him, please.
Fletcher.
Yeah, nice job, but he lost the ball. McIntosh scoops it up. Can Heath track him down? Yes, he can.
Great example of an opportunistic
Huge defensive play for the Volunteers and a big mistake there from Fletcher. Fletcher getting blasted and losing the ball. We'll have to take another look at that. Was that a fumble or not?
This is the
There's not going to be a view here. We're gonna make a challenge in this one.
point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime.
After review, on the field, stand.
So they review it, but there's just not enough evidence to overturn this one.
Looked on that replay we saw, like that may have been down. Obviously, huge hit here. But yeah, losing the ball coming out before he gets down. Big time play, big scoop. It looked like for a moment Tennessee was going to have their first lead of the game. Great work there from Bobby Heath tracking him down, but monster play there from the Volunteers defense. They're going to have great field position. Still 51 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with. Their backup QB and backup running back in shotgun formation here. Adams looking to throw.
He drops back. With a quick throw.
Edwards breaks it up.
You like a team that's ready to defend.
Great work there. Edwards on the cover.
Preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
Down to 44 seconds. 2nd and 10 here.
It's second down.
Catch made by Franklin.
They'll bring him down around the 38-yard
Tennessee will
line.
take the time off. 3rd and 6.
Call a
Big play
timeout. That's their
here.
second of the half. 3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 32. It's absolutely deafening down there.
Toward the sideline, Gilmore makes the catch. Big gain for the Volunteers.
First down. And a nice pick up there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
Big pass there by Adams. A big catch there from Gilmore. Huge gain up to the 23-yard line and a new set of downs for Tennessee.
From the
Volunteers
23-yard
looking to
line.
get their first lead
First
against
down.
Memphis. A bit. Didn't lead at all in the loss last year against the Tigers. Haven't led in this one yet.
First down.
They got it to Hill.
So he's in space.
And he's going to get brought down. First and goal coming up now for Tennessee.
What we're seeing right
They are
now is just a
absolutely on
great
the doorstep
connection
right now,
between
on
the
the 3-yard
quarterback
line.
and his receivers. They make these plays look effortless.
Oh, broken up.
I don't think these guys get aggressive when it counts. Terrific hit to prevent the score.
Looks like Tennessee almost had the touchdown twice there. Adams floating it up. Had it in his hands, but Scales a big hit on him. Making the ball pop out, and then Taylor had a chance, not able to hang on to it there. So Tennessee almost getting a touchdown there. A couple occasions on that play. Instead, it would be 2nd and goal. 3-yard line. Still 21 seconds.
They're
Plenty
at
of
the
time for
3.
Volunteers.
Second down. They put everyone up on the line.
Gallagher's going to drop him.
Backfield for a loss. Confuse the defense here with the audible. Defense stacked in tight here. Adams drops back.
Yes, yes.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback...
Keep the pressure here. Starting to bring some heat. Adams not making a decision there. Holding too late. Eventually he's going to get hit. Winston, the one able to get through there in the end and force the incompletion. Big stand there defensively.
is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
And here come the Volunteers looking for their
So with
first
the
lead.
half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board.
And they got it.
Kicks away. And it is good. Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a
Rushing
touchdown.
hits the chip shot field goal. Tennessee with a 3-point lead, just 4 seconds left here.
They can take a halftime lead by taking this one all the way back, folks.
Kick is going to go deep. Trying to get it too far. Frazier's going to take it out of the end zone. He's going to get brought down. There is 1 second remaining.
Well, I'm sure the offense will be looking to avoid the turnover that ended their last drive.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
And it's going to go handoff. Childress not able to break the whole way. They're going to halftime.
Defensive dominance through 2 quarters of play. We go to halftime. Tennessee's got a 3-point lead.
10-7 here. Bit of a defensive struggle through 2 quarters. Volunteers with the 3-point lead at halftime. Here's a look at the first half stats. We're outgaining Tennessee 160 to 136. We have a 9-5 first down advantage. They are 2 of 4 on third down. We are 5 of 8. Fortunately, we are 0 of 2 on fourth down. That is a big factor in this one here. Our halftime deficit. 1 turnover each. They threw an interception. We lost a fumble. Time possession advantage. We are in control of that. Just like we were last season as well. It's a big point of emphasis for our team. But trailing by 3 here at halftime. We got some work to do for sure. Jesper Hines getting the start, coming off of the injury. He's 11 of 14, 96 yards, 1 touchdown, no INTs, no sacks. Tyson Childress 11 attempts, 35 yards, not a great average there. Fletcher has 6 attempts for 15 yards. Hines has 14 yards rushing. Bobby Heath with 4 catches, 41 yards, 2 catches for McKeon and Jackson. Jerome Jackson with the touchdown. Riley, Smiley, and Fletcher all with 1 catch each. Defensively, Landon Holiday has been our stud on defense. 4 tackles and an interception. For him, Eric Gallagher and Embry Hempel with 2 tackles, a bunch of guys with 1 tackle. Defense been playing well for the most part. Did allow 1 huge run play, a lot of big passes, but holding Tennessee to just 10 so far. Offense has got to step it up. David Ruth, 4 of 7, got the start for Tennessee, but got banged up in this one. He stepped out. He's 1 touchdown, 1 INT, 1 sack. Joel Adams, a redshirt freshman, came in, 3 of 6, 38 yards from him. Ruth is expected to return, I believe. Josh Taylor, listed as officially as a fullback, but getting some work at halfback position. 4 attempts, just 4 yards. Adam Torres, 46 yards and 3 attempts, but he's ruled out the rest of the game with an injury. Tough break there for Tennessee. Injuries affecting the Volunteers. Ryan Hill with 2 catches. Norman, Gilmore, Franklin, and Lawson and Collier all with 1 catch. Lawson has a touchdown. Big reception there from Gilmore in that final drive. Defensively, Kevin Grady with 7 tackles. Bobby Stanley with 7 as well. Mullins, Reynolds, and McIntosh with 5. Tennessee defense playing well, forcing a fumble, getting a big takeaway late in the second quarter. Put themselves in position to get the lead. Rushing, doing his job, hitting the field goal. That's the difference right now. Ten to 7 at halftime. We had ourselves a lead. Tennessee tied it up, and they took their first lead right there at the end of the first half with that 22-yard field goal. Here we go, 2 quarters left, a lot of excitement, a lot of intensity on the field here for this huge game. All of Tennessee tuned in to watch this beautiful night in Memphis. How will this one end up? Let's go.
About to kick off to start the second half in a tight defensive battle. We're about to see if both defenses can bring that same intensity that we saw in the first 2 quarters.
Gilmore on the return.
He's to the 20.
He's going to get brought down by Vickers.
At the 28-yard line. 26 yards. We'll take a moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Aaron Andrews.
Both sidelines seem to be contemplating their offensive issues as the half ended, Brad. I heard some players talking to one another about their frustrations, but the answer from both coaches was basically, hey, there's an entire half to play, and we're going to have to come out more prepared to make something happen. And for Memphis, they allowed a couple of huge plays and would like to see that corrected in the second half. Guys?
We're about set to start things up again. Tennessee is up by 3.
Incomplete there.
That makes it 2nd and 10. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 28. Back to pass.
Let's go, huge play there.
quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that can really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit
Huge
gun-shy
play there,
and
3rd and
concerned
19
about
now.
the pressure
Defense,
that
come on.
this defense is putting on him.
3rd and long now after the sack. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers.
The middle, and we're going to get him short. Big gain up for Tennessee, but not enough.
6-yard line. And that brings up 4th down.
Great stop by the defense. They played with tremendous character on those downs.
Just able to make the tackle short. 18-yard gain, but not enough for the Volunteers. But a huge loss in the sack.
Robinson is waiting for the snap. He puts it away, and it's a great kick. Scales. It's at the 20. He makes it to the 32-yard line. And he was able to pick up some nice yards on the return.
Here we go, taking over at 32. Defense did their job. Now here comes our offense. First time in the second half.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Here's the run. Got a hole. And down he goes. Around the 40-yard line. Childress gains 8 yards on that play.
Nice work there on the
They need
ground.
about 3 yards to get
Second
the first
and
here
3
on
now.
2nd down.
Got it to Jackson. Nice work. Nice game.
And he's taken down at the 42-yard line. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
This comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
From the 42-yard line, it's 1st down. That could be a check with me right there. There's a strike complete. He's taken down after the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Nice work there. 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down.
Memphis crowd really getting loud now. To look to tie things up or take the lead. Got our eye on the end zone, hoping to regain the lead here on this drive. Counter run to Childress, no success there.
Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker.
Come on. Gonna have to go play action on this play.
He's on the
Hines
run.
to Heath. Catch made. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now big play.
After 13.
I really like going to the tight end here on 3rd down. It's not even about the defense not expecting it, because I think they did. It's about mismatches. He's probably bigger and stronger than the guy who's trying to cover it.
From the 13-yard line, 1st down.
Hand off to Fletcher here. Halfback draw from shotgun.
Hand off up the
Oh,
middle. Gets to about the 11-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry. That makes
Tennessee
it
doing a
6
good job keying on the ground game. Let's see how they line up here.
from the 11-yard line. 2nd down.
Handoff goes to Fletcher. Not much
Make the
room.
stop around the 10-yard line.
A
Pick
3rd
up
and
of a
7.
yard for the tailback.
The offensive line has got to do a better job of making space, because that was just a punishing hit.
Gotta pass it here.
And once again, they'll come to the line, trying to convert on 3rd down.
Come on. Hines rolling
He's looking
out
to stay perfect on this drive. He's going to try and scramble.
to Russell. Catch made. 1st and goal. What a play!
This offense right now is trying to maintain possession, trying to get some rhythm going, and for them to be able to pick up a big first down right here allows them to continue to try to get to the position that they ultimately want to get, and that's into the end zone.
I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt.
Hines coming off of an injury, already playing through some pain in this one. Seems to be shaken up again at the end of that play. And yeah, Jasper Hines is leaving the field. Just made an absolutely phenomenal play to get ourselves a new set of downs and set up a first and goal situation. Already banged up earlier in the year, toughing it out in this one, but possibly re-aggravated it. I don't know. We'll get an update when available. Rolling out, nothing open, buying some time, spinning back, finding it to Russell, an off-balance throw. Does get hit there, hit pretty hard going backwards. Look at this tremendous pass, getting it to Russell. Russell fighting forward, did not have the first down initially. Fighting forward, getting every bit he can, setting up first and goal now. Great play. Hopefully it's nothing serious at all with Hines. But he is going to step
First
out
and goal
right
from
now.
the 2,
First
and
and
they
goal
smell
inside
the end
the
zone.
3. Hines actually staying in. I thought he was going to be coming out. Hines is staying in. Quickly back on the field.
They'll get him for a loss. There's a flag on the field, and I think I have a good feeling of what this might be.
There's a haul on Darius Hollins, 10
Well,
yards
if you want to ruin
back.
a drive, just grab a hold of a defender's jersey.
So Hines initially was leaving the field and then talking to trainers like, I'm good to go. Checked him out real quick and comes right back in, hands it off. We got a big loss on the ground here due to the holding call. Number 73 right there. Right there is where the hold comes. Very costly penalty. Was first and goal, 3 now we're way backed up.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Hines just gritting his teeth back on the field. Nothing there with Childress on the ground.
13.
Good to go, we'll keep him in.
Here's play number 10 on the drive.
Second and 10. Second and goal. 13-14. He's trying to hang in there.
Wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Took a big hit at the end of
Throw
it.
a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Well defended. Looking for this route right up there. Think maybe there's enough separation if we can get a good pass, but not a chance for it. 3rd and 13. Big moment right here. Gotta get into the end zone.
So here it is. Crucial 3rd down as they
Gotta
try
make sure
to
we
take
protect
the
the
lead.
ball, but cannot get a first down. Hines, he throws it away.
When you feel pressure like that, the worst
And
thing
the
you
holding
wanna
call
do is
very
just to throw
costly.
the ball into coverage. He got away with one
Backs
right
us
there.
up and we
Very
can never get
fortunate.
going
Next time he
forward
should
again.
Just throw it away out of bounds.
Here comes Harper,
They're gonna go
chance.
for the easy 3 here.
Field goal here.
Memphis is down 3 and looking to tie it up.
And Harper's got it.
Kick is
Done.
off.
Missed a kick from that part of the field earlier in the season. No problem there. We are all tied up 10-10 now.
Has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20.
Hill on the return. Still on his feet. Harper made contact with him, slowed him down big time there to bring him down. Good work there from Harper. Decent return up for the 29. Now here comes the Volunteers.
Time's getting a little bit tighter now. You got to make every possession count.
Huge gain there.
Knocked out first down.
Big start to the drive there for Tennessee, already past the midfield.
From the 45-yard line. First
Try
down.
45. Come on, defense, really got to step up now. Holiday all over it. Landon Holiday making another big-time play, dropping Adams back for a 5-yard loss. Looks like they were trying to set up the option. Nothing there for Joel Adams. Hangs on to it, losing 5 yards. Here's some motion. Big block on Edwards, but Goodman is there to make the tackle. And a big play to start this drive for Tennessee, but then 2 losses has them at a 3rd and 17 situation. Come on, defense, let's go finish this off here.
This is where you get false starts. Adams drops to throw.
All over it as soon as he got the catch. It's going to be about 3 yards short.
Still not enough for the first.
The offense hurt themselves by
Similar to
taking
Tennessee's
themselves
last
into
time
a
with the
hole
ball,
on
it
first
dug
and
themselves in a
second
big
down. So the
hole.
defense didn't really have
Big
to
gain
put
on
too
3rd down,
much
but
thought
not
in
enough
how
for
to
the
defend
first.
on
What
that
will they
third
do
down.
here? 4th and short. They're going to bring up the field goal unit. It's a 38-yard line, so it'll be a 55-yard field goal. Big pass and catch to give them a chance here. Long kick. Tennessee looking to retake the
They
lead.
call on the kicker for a long field goal. Tennessee
Rushing
is
of
looking to go up by
Tennessee.
3. There was some movement on the line.
We got a flag on the play. Big pre-snap penalty.
Being strong coming out of the huddle. Coaches have a low threshold for mistakes like that.
That is a costly mistake, taking away any chance of Tennessee might have had there. And Coach Noble of the Volunteers is just going to shake his head and call out the punt unit. Robinson tries to hit that one higher than he did. That one goes deep into the end zone, touchback.
Now's when you start to approach each drive thinking that if you take the lead, then the momentum you gain feels that much more powerful.
1st and 10 here, running to go with counter run.
At the 17.
That is exactly the type of play that good linebackers make on a regular basis. And if you can make enough of them in college, probably going to get a chance to play at the next level.
From their own 17-yard line, it's 2nd down. And they'll get him in the backfield. And that play was snuffed out from the get-go.
You're right. It's a delayed handoff to the tailback, and the defense wasn't fooled at all there.
Nothing there. That's gonna do it for the 3rd quarter. We're gonna be facing a big 3rd down. Come up to start 4th.
So at the end of 3, this one's all even at 10.
What a game we got here. 10-10 entering the 4th. Huge 3rd and long coming up for us here. First play of the 4th quarter. I need a big game.
3rd and 14 coming up here. Ball on the 16.
Hines got it to Casey.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain.
huge play on third and long. Pressure coming from Tennessee. Hines hanging in there, very tough, playing through a lot of pain, but putting them right on the money. Casey just getting some separation there at the end, making the catch. Turning upfield, big gain and a new set of downs.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 39. And he's tackled after positive yardage. From their own 43-yard line, it's 2nd down. Run left side. They go to the left for a nice gain. Fletcher comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Third down again.
3rd and 1 here, big play. It's going to go with the fullback dive, give it to Smiley, come on. And he's got it. Not by much, but got enough.
Picks up another 1st down.
Well, this really works on a defensive cycle. You can see the guys on defense right now are just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 49.
Nice to Heath. Good for 5.
And down he goes, right around the 46-yard line. He picks up around 5 yards with that catch. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 46. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Gain 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the
Huge
1st
play
down.
here. Oh, Fletcher can't hang on.
Who can't hold on to it. It's the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 4th and 3.
Third down here. Trying to move the chains. Got it on the money to Fletcher, but defender right there able to break it up. Decision time. I think we got to punt it away here. Hopefully we can get ourselves a good punt and pin Tennessee back. Come on, Spalding.
Gilmore back to return it.
Spalding puts it up, get down there, Corey. It's... Oh! So close. That was almost a perfect coffin corner. Putting this one up high. Oh. And that is how close we were to pinning Tennessee inside their own 1-yard line. Tennessee really dodging a bullet there, and they'll be taking over at their own 20. Adams still in that QB for Tennessee. He's stepped in and played very good football. Looking to throw here. Got it to Franklin. And Franklin with another big gain.
At the 39.
That's a big gain there for the offense, and all that's doing is giving this quarterback more and more confidence.
from their own 39-yard line. It's first down. Drops back to pass. Fires out quickly, incomplete. That makes it 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Ball on their own 39. And he's level at the 49-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tail end.
3rd and 10, huge play here.
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Really a factor in the crowd.
Come on, defense. Let's go.
I mean, as an offensive lineman, this is the worst thing that you want to see. Your quarterback not only getting sacked, but getting hit like that. Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of him.
Huge play. Tiger fans loving it. Looks like Tennessee was trying to set up a screen to Taylor, but pressure flying in there. Austin gets to him first, and Adams goes down. Big loss. And that's going to help us out with field position as well. A huge loss on that 3rd
Fourth
down
and long
play.
here
12
after the
yards.
sack.
Joel Adams loses. And
Robinson
they're going to have
to
to punt
punt.
it away. Robinson comes out to punt it. Scales back to return. Oh, he takes a big hit there. Holds on to it. Nice field position.
His team decent field position.
Approaching the midway point in the 4th quarter here. Still 10-10.
The offense will take over at the 42.
Up the middle, Childress gets just a yard there.
43-yard line. Pick up of a yard for the tailback.
Good job by the junior linebacker to read the run and limit the play to a short gain.
From their own 43-yard
Defense is
line.
playing well.
Second down.
Both teams. 2nd and 9 here. Big play. Hines rolling out. Tries to get it to Heath. Can't quite get it on the money.
There's just no way anybody could catch up with that
He's
pass.
gonna roll and get himself back up again. And we're facing a big 3rd down play. 3rd and 9
Third down,
right
and they need
here.
to get it inside the 48.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
They'll change the play. in the line of scrimmage. The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Coach Cat not liking that
They'll
there
give this one
mistake.
another try after the
Delay
flag.
game.
And on 3rd down, too, that's when you don't want those kind of things to happen.
I'll make this 3rd down play more difficult.
It's 3rd
3rd
and 14.
and 14 now
Ball on their
for
own
the delay
38.
game penalty. Making a huge play here.
Now he's scrambling.
To McKeon, caught it. What a play. Big pass and catch. Hines gets it to McKeon. He is ruled just short of a 1st down. Beautiful pass, not much room there for McKeon, but put it right on the money. Just short. Now here's a huge decision. We just need inches to move the chains. We are going to go for it. We gotta pick it up.
4th down.
If
And
we
the
don't get
offense
it,
is still
Tennessee
on
will
the
take
field.
over near midfield. A huge play
Just
here
under
either
3
way.
to go in regulation.
We go right up the middle with Smiley. Come on. Hand off to Smiley, and he's got it, and he's got a whole bunch. What a run there from Dennis Smiley. Right up the middle, found a seam all the way inside the 35. Didn't need much. We got about 13, 14 yards there. Great blocking up front. Smiley finding the way through there. Huge gain. Huge play. Here we are to the 34 now.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Childress, nice spin move. Good for about 10 yards and another first down.
And the tailback broke that one for a very nice gain.
Give the offensive line some kudos there. They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
Come on.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
I'm up to pass it here. Come on, be smart, everyone. Hines gets rid of it. Nothing open. Avoiding the sack.
Everything he can to be able to make the play work and try to execute. The problem is the offensive line did not do a good job protecting him. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
From the 24-yard line.
Gonna look to run here. Got Fletcher in the backfield. Vickers out in motion. Try to block for him on the left side. Right, there's a few yards. 3rd and 7.
Fletcher gains about 4 yards on the play.
Definitely a huge play coming up right now. In field goal range, got to make sure we keep that at least. Big moment in the game.
From the 20-yard line, it's 3rd down.
Like this look here. Maybe we got Jackson, maybe Russell, maybe Keon.
He's on the run.
Hines looking to run now. He's going to get brought down.
To 21.
Nothing was
The
open.
defense was playing the run all.
Smart decision. Not taking any unnecessary risks there. Not much space there at all for Jackson. No one really had much space. Good decision in the end. Not risking anything. We're still in
away,
field
and they got
range.
it right. Nice work.
And here comes the opportunity to give us the
Call on
lead
the
here in
field
the
goal unit
4th.
here.
Come on, Harper. From the right hash. Gotta find a way to get this one through here. Harper's
The kick is
got
up.
it.
And it's through the uprights.
13 to 10 now.
This kid isn't going. It's like he doesn't even.
Getting later in the 4th. Tennessee still has all 3 timeouts. They still have plenty of time to work with. The pressure on them. They need a field goal to tie, a touchdown to take a very late lead.
He gets a booming kick.
Harper boots it. It's going to get into the end zone. Gilmore will take it out.
Each of the 10.
Robinson, what a play on the kickoff team.
I'm sure the return man will.
Dropping Gilmore inside the zone 20.
2 minutes to go in this game.
Decision to take it out of the end zone is going to cost him about 7 or 8 yards. Now here comes pressure all along.
Get a field goal to tie this game up. Let's see if he can be smart and efficient by leading his team down the field.
First down and back to pass. It's a go. Passes to the senior. And they make the stop at the 42-yard line. And they've got all.
Big gain there for the Volunteers, starting off this huge drive. Perfect pass there, right on the money. Adams gets it to Gilmore.
All their DBs in there to match up against the 5-wide set. Adams looking to throw on first
Going
down.
deep. Scales can't make the play. Oh. No.
And the wideout gets a a chance to show what he can do.
Oh, he sure does, and he doesn't disappoint either. Great athletic ability.
Adams, another huge pass here. Scales was in the area, but Hill was bigger than him, times his jump better. And he's going to come down with a huge catch.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. Just over a minute left.
Taylor on the run now.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Taylor gains 7 yards on that play. That'll bring up 2nd
It's a
and
solid run. 2nd and 3, our defense really needs to
2nd
step
down,
up
and
right
they're going to need
now.
about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down.
Come on, Holiday, do something. Holiday making the tackle.
Bring him down at about the 9-yard line.
3rd and 4 now. Now right here, play of the game so far coming up.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down.
Tennessee trying to take the lead. 3rd down. Here it is.
Full throw right now.
Gilmore in motion. Sacked him.
Tigers will use their 1st time out of the half.
Huge play there, bringing the pressure. Was not expecting that from his blind side. But a big hit there. Martin will bring down Adams. Huge defensive stand. So a big couple of plays, put them way downfield, but the defense steps up. Here's the field goal to tie things up at 13.
Big kick here. This would most likely bring the game to overtime. A miss, and this game is over.
Right down the middle.
And it's good.
This game seems to get better and better with every play. These guys are really leaving it all out on the field tonight.
Tennessee is lining up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep.
Frazier's going to take it out of the end zone.
He's
He's going to get brought down on the 24. So we have 2 timeouts, 48 seconds. We're at our own 23-yard line. Cannot turn the ball over. But can we put together a drive here to set up a game-winning score in the closing seconds of the 4th quarter? What a game it has been. All coming down to this. Let's go. 5 wide. Hines. What a throw to Russell.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence.
Brilliant play. Jasper Hines rolling out. Planting his feet, throwing cross body right on the money to Russell.
More and more as this
Great
game goes
start
on,
to things
he's
here.
really throwing the ball with some purpose.
They're changing the play.
We'll take our 2nd time out. 5-yard line.
That's their 2nd of the half.
39 seconds left with our own 40-yard line. What a football game it has been.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. We have less than a
Come on.
minute to go.
Pressure there, not able to throw off cleanly.
They got to the quarterback and looked like they had a chance to bring him down for the sack. Somehow he's able to
Might
throw
have had
the
a
ball
chance if
away.
we had more time to get a throw off, but well defended there from the Tennessee defense. And here we go.
From their own 40-yard line. 3rd down.
Huge play here, 3rd and 5.
And he might change the play here before the snap. Look at the throw.
To McKeon, almost got it there, but it's broken up. Would have been a huge interception from Carson. Still did a good job of breaking up the pass. But had potential to give Tennessee the ball in midfield. nothing open there initially, trying to thread the needle to McKeon. The door gets closed. Gonna have to punt this away now. Just 31 seconds left. Punting away from our own 40-yard line. Come on, Spalding, punt it with you.
Gilmore is back to receive. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Gilmore fields at the 17.
Take it from Smiley.
To about the 28-yard line. I don't really know what this one's for. Let's find out.
Crouched about the 20, but there's a holding call on Steve Reynolds.
These are the calls that drive a coach crazy. Senseless penalties can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing the game.
Right here, Reynolds gets called with the hold. Right there, wrapping his hand around. Holding penalty is going to cost him 10 yards. Back to their own 18 now. How aggressively will Tennessee approach this? We'll have
First
a
down,
lot
10
of
to
ground
go.
to
Ball
cover.
on the 18.
Adams is looking to throw.
Drops to throw on first down. He throws right.
Coley's going to break it up along the sideline.
All you have to do sometimes is get your hand on the ball.
This job they're breaking up the pass. And possibly a chance for an interception. Would have been a very, very impressive interception.
From their own 18-yard line. It's second down.
And 10 looking to throw.
Looks to pass.
Going deep. Caught by Gilmore. And again, picking on scales. And again, hitting with a big throw all up to the 41. Tennessee's threatening.
Drops back to pass.
It's going to be an offside penalty.
The catch, and he's immediately pushed out of bounds. Looks like offsides. Here's the official call.
And it is called on Caleb Nash. It will be declined.
For Hill, that's another catch, and that puts him at 100
Tennessee's
yards.
in position to win it
This
here.
defense has got to do a better job of making adjustments. This guy seems to be making catches the entire game. If they
Huge play there. Got the completion, shaking a tackle, then getting blocks downfield. All the way up to the 10-yard line, a chip shot field goal, and now will win it for the Volunteers.
don't do something different to be able to slow him down, he's just going to continue to make big plays.
And this field goal is for the game. A miss will mean overtime.
Tennessee just needs to hit a short field goal here to win it. And it is right through. Volunteers win it.
And that gives them the lead.
I know that I call kickers head cases, but this kid isn't one. It's like he doesn't even feel the pressure.
That's the end of the ball game, and our final score in this one, 16-13, Tennessee.
The Tigers, 13.
So, Kirk, how would you sum up the action in this one?
They probably came in thinking that this would be a pretty easy matchup, but they had to sweat this one out. It just goes to show you that anything can happen in football. Tennessee got a much tougher game than they were expecting, but any good team has to be able to win the close ones too, not just the blowouts.
Here's a look at our player of the game. EA Sports will donate $10,000 in his name to his school's General Scholarship Fund. For Tennessee, they continue what should be a strong season by increasing their mark to 4-1. And for the Tigers, they fall to 2-2. I want to thank you for being with us for another game of NCAA Football 13. For my partners, Reese Davis in the studio, Kirk Herbstreit in the booth, Aaron Andrews on the sideline, I'm Brad Nessler saying see you next time.
What a game that was, but a heartbreaking ending for us here. Tennessee able to get the field goal on the final play to win it. 16-13, the final score here in Memphis. Volunteers able to get some revenge from the game last year. What a game this was, very even. Look at the final team stats here. Tennessee outgained us 324-320. We had a 17-11 first down advantage. We were 52% on third down, 9 of 17. They were 2 of 8, 25% on third down. We were 1 of 3 on fourth down. That was unfortunate there for us. Both one turnover each, both coming in the first half. We lost a fumble, threw an interception. Big time of possession advantage for us as well, but they just had too many big plays down the stretch. Able to get the job done. Jasper Hines was 20 of 30, 209 yards, 1 touchdown, no INTs, 1 sack. Played his heart out in this one, no doubt about that, playing through some pain, but that wasn't quite enough in the end. They did a good job stopping the running game as well, just a 3-yard average for Tyson Childress on 19 attempts, 57 yards, 26 yards on 11 attempts from Fletcher. Bobby Heath 6 catches, 66 yards. McKeon had 4 catches. Jerome Jackson 3 catches and a touchdown. 2 catches for Russell and Fletcher, 1 for Riley Casey and Smiley. Defensively, Landon Holiday with 7 tackles and 1 INT. 4 for Edwards, Hempel, and Martin tackles-wise. 3 tackles for Gonzalez. Defense didn't play badly, but some big plays down the stretch for the Volunteers, and that's all they needed. We were only able to put up 13 points offensively. Harper did his job with extra point and field goals. Almost pinned Tennessee way back on a punt earlier, not quite working out for us. Joel Adams did a great job, 11 of 17, 255 yards, no touchdowns or INTs, sacked 3 times. David Ruth knocked out of this game. Same with Torres, the leading rusher for the Volunteers. 7 rushes, 9 yards for Josh Taylor. Joe Gilmore, 4 catches, 95 yards. 4 catches for Ryan Hill, 118 yards. 3 catches for Marty Franklin. 2 for Collier, 1 for Lawson, and a touchdown, 1 for David Norman. Defensively, Bobby Stanley did good for Tennessee. 15 tackles, very solid game there for Bobby Stanley. 10 tackles for Reynolds and Grady. 8 for McIntosh, 7 for Warren, 6 for Mullins. Tennessee's defense did a very solid job. Joshua rushing, hitting all of his field goals, including the game winner at the very end. He was 3 of 3 field goal-wise, then hit an extra point. Robinson doing his job punting-wise for Tennessee. It was a close game throughout, not a ton of scoring. We had the lead at the end of 1, they had the lead at the end of 2. All tied up entering the 4th quarter. We had a 3-point lead, then 2 field goals down the stretch for Tennessee was enough. And the Volunteers come into Memphis and take down the defending national champion Memphis Tigers. 16-13 the final. Rough loss there. This game has some extra meaning with the in-state, not really a rivalry game, but just the in-state rivalry aspect of it. Really wanted to get the job done here, but not able to do so. Congrats to Tennessee, coming off of a big win against Oklahoma the week before, and then they get a big win here. So, Tennessee keeping it going for us. This is our 2nd loss of the season. It's a tough one to swallow because we felt like we really had a chance in this one, but not able to get it done. 16-13 is the final score, and we go down in Memphis. Shake it off. Let's go, Memphis. Come on.